Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's that time of the year again when I gotta introduce something new again. And yes, today is the day I'm gonna unveil my book cover. Even though you know exactly what the book cover is, I still gotta introduce it, see? Oh, you like it? Love the book cover? See, it's... Oh, oops, sorry. Oh, there it is. Mahadashas at the speed of light. See, I used this guy who looks like me, a far better version of me. See, I'm old, fat, and balding, so I had to use this guy to be on the cover of my book, so you guys have something pleasant to look at. And this is it, Mahadashas at the speed of light. Releasing on September 21st at I think around 3 or 4 a.m. Right when the sun rises, I will release the book. And this will be available on lulu.com, lulu.com, in a paperback form only right now. And it's going to come on PDF and ebook by beginning of next year, January. So yeah, this will be available, and it's a worldwide. I know many keep asking, how can I get it? Can I get it in India? You can get it in India, you can get in Kazakhstan, you can get in Pakistan, you can get in Canada, you can get in Zimbabwe. Anywhere where you have a mailing service, even regular mail to DHL, to UPS and FedEx, whatever, it'll come to you. So probably a foreign country, it'll be arriving in like 7 to 10 days. You know, if you're in US, it'll arrive in like, depending upon what shipment you do, you can get it next day after it releases, you know, from this next day shipping. But here it is. And Mahadashas, for all of you who do not know, because all of you ask me questions, especially after my consultations, one of the biggest questions I get, what is it that you're talking about Mahadashas? Because, you know, most of you guys are either from Western countries or you just have no clue what Vedic astrology is, and Mahadasha is the most important factor in determining what's going to happen in your life. These are like timetables. This is why I made my book cover. All of you are also asking me, why did you choose this book cover? Well, if you look at this book cover, okay, this is the book cover. You see this little clock? That's the time. And through time, you were born as a little baby. You grew up, you got married. There's a man and woman standing. You bought yourself a house, okay? Then you had the career success. You're climbing the ladder of the corporate ladder. And then you got old and you pass away. And the eye that you see here is the eye of the astrologer who looks at everything. You know, kind of like futuristic way, like Iron Man looking through his helmet. Like, what's going on? What's going on? So I made it all futuristic, but this is the timetable that everybody goes through. Okay? This is, you're born at a certain time where a certain planet might be operating for 6 years. You might be starting your life with 6 years of Ketu Mahadasha, all the way to 20 years of Venus Mahadasha. So these planets will impact your life more than any other thing. And especially whatever houses that rule in your horoscope, those houses will be the most active houses during that time period. This is why when you want to see when someone's going to get married, when someone's going to have children, when someone's going to get a promotion, when someone's going to travel or buy a house, you look at these timetables. And this is Mahadasha is the most widely used, although there's 26 different Mahadashas, 26 different dashas. From Ashtotri to Shula to Lagna Kendradari to Yogini to Charadasha. All these are the subdivisions, dashas, but this is the main one. So when I use the word Mahadashas, Antradashas, Paryantradashas, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. So that's what this book is all about. And this is about a 190 page or 200 page book, okay? Nothing much. I actually wanted to make it half of it. This, okay, I wanted to make literally like a 100-page book, but then my fonts will be so small they'll be hard to read. But because the reason why I wanted to make this book very simple and the easiest read ever, because some of the best astrology books that I've read in my life that have influenced me were literally half of this thickness. Mine is only 200 pages, which is still not that much, but they were like half of it, and I got some of the most amazing information in those books. So whenever you keep things simple, especially when it comes to teaching, whether you're teaching on a platform of online like YouTube or classrooms or books, okay, the best advice is the greatest of teachers were able to convey their message in the shortest of time period. And that's when you know you can teach. Not by giving a 10-hour lecture, but giving a half an hour lecture and getting everything out. So that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to just make it so simple that even if you're new to astrology, you'll know what Mahadashas are. So next time when you study your own Mahadasha, or you go to an astrologer and they're talking about us Mahadashas, which are major period, and Antradashas, which are sub period, and Paryantradasha, which are sub period, and Sukshmadasha and Pranadasha, which pretty much kind of like if it's a 20-year period of Venus, then it'll be a sub period of Saturn, which will be quarter of that period, and then you can have all the sub period all the way to what's happening on a day, on a certain day. You can see that. So that's what this Mahadasha is about. So this way your confusion will completely go away. And thanks to Corey Dowd, Vedic Astrologer, my main man who did my, edited this book. So now you can open a chapter and be like, whoa, that's a quick read, because he fixed all the, all the mistakes and everything in this. So thank you so much for doing that. He'll actually be coming on my channel on Monday to talk about who he is, how he got into astrology. He actually, when I first saw him, I'm like, oh my God, he is a younger brother of Ernest. He identically looks like him, which I'm sure he likes, because I think he also knows him. I think Ernest is his teacher, actually. I don't know. We'll find out on Monday. I didn't speak to him much except the book, but he's a great astrologer. Great astrologer. I think forgot his website. We'll find out on Monday, but he edited this book. So yeah, on September 21st, it's coming out on paperback on lulu.com. Very simple, easy way of just getting the book on mail. And that's it, ladies and gentlemen. That's all I wanted to talk to you guys about. And thank you so much for allowing my passion to grow, allowing me to do this for you guys. Seriously, allowing me to do this for you guys, so I can give you guys what I actually wanted for myself this whole time. For somebody to teach me in a way that is just out in the open, nothing hidden, and just give it all away. And the way this book starts is that I'm going to give you 5 to 7 techniques. I think it's 7 to 8 techniques, okay, in the beginning of the book, on how to study, what you need to look for in a planet, how the planet will give its results, which house will be activated, how the results will come in. And then what I do is I go each planet through houses. Like, what is this planet doing through house? What is that planet doing through house? So it becomes a very simple way. So when you're next time trying to study, let's say your friend's chart, and he's going through Mars Mahadasha in the 10th house. You go to Mars Mahadasha in the 10th house, you say, okay, well, this is what's going to happen. That's the foundation. And if you already studied the 5 or 7 steps that I show you, you look at it, and within like very little time, you'll be able to look at it for maybe like 30 seconds, a planet. It'll be like, okay, this is what's happening. This is the major thing that's happening in your life right now. So that's what this whole book is about, okay? So thank you very much. And if you need to know where your planets are placed, all your planetary placements, so before the book comes out, you can see, okay, where's my planets are placed in my horoscope. For that, check out the link here. Check out my full astrological report, including my books, Astrology, Conjunction, and Aspects of the Speed of Light. And Mahadashas at the Speed of Light will be added on to that collection soon, including all my consultations here at this link. Otherwise, we'll see you later. Bye-bye. Thank you so much.